I was about to step in and sing, so you saved everybody.
College me misses Marty's anthems. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Baruch Athletics on YouTube. My name's Mike Higgins, bringing you live inside the Arc Arena for tonight's CUNYAC men's volleyball matchup as the Baruch College Bearcats begin the second half of their conference schedule as they welcome the Brooklyn College Bulldogs into town tonight. The Bearcats visited Hunter College on Tuesday and took care of business, defeating the Hawks 3-1 to remain undefeated in CUNYAC play at 8-0, and will now begin to face teams for the second time. Last time these two teams met, the Bulldogs put up a fight at the West Quad Center, winning the third set. Bearcats ultimately took the match in 4, and the win against Hunter put Ezra Shore's team in sole possession of first place in the conference, and they'll try to build on that tonight against the Bulldogs. Brooklyn College with a 4-3 record in the CUNYAC. They're led by first-year head coach Maz Chaudhry, who spent last season as an assistant before getting the promotion this year. The Bulldogs have seen improvement from last season. Last week, they got their revenge against Lehman College, who defeated them in the CUNYAC quarterfinals a year ago. They've been getting big contributions all season from their 1-2 punch of Aaron Sue and Joaquin Calderon. And they've won 3 straight. They've also picked up wins over CCNY and Medgar Evers in the past week. They'll look to carry that momentum into tonight against the Bearcats. So we'll give you the Baruch starters. It'll be Ryan Oommen setting. On the outside, it'll be Noah Pack and Ari Osmanaj. Peter Gavroff on the right side. In the middle, it'll be Dennis Hu and Aaron Clark. And 2 liberos for the Bearcats. David Tang starts. Also penciled in at the libero position is Jacob Chen, number 17. Brooklyn will serve first. It'll be their setter, David Lima, wearing number 12. He leads the CUNYAC in assists with 482. We're just about ready to go. The up official, Daniel O, with the whistle. And here we go, the Bearcats and the Bulldogs. First serve from Lima is handled by Ari Osmanaj. Peter Gavroff hits the D-ball. Here's Joaquin Calderon, and he puts it away off the platform of Peter Gavroff. Calderon, by far the biggest guy on the court today, 6'8". He's got 161 kills on the year. That's 3rd in the conference, just behind his teammate Aaron Su, who's 2nd. As Lima serves again, that one's out. Ties it at 1. Calderon, the CUNYAC Rookie of the Week last week. And first time this season he's gotten that honor. Probably could have gotten it a couple more times if it weren't for guys like Emmanuel Cochran of Lehman and Sebastian Gomez of York, who have also had outstanding rookie seasons. Lima finds Kevin Says, and he tools the block of Noah Pack. And it looked like it got him in the head. And they're going to ask for the trainer here. Not sure where that ball got him. I think it looked like it got him in the left eye. Seems to be okay. Looks like he'll stay in the game for now. And Kevin Says will go back to serve for the Bulldogs, who lead 2-1 in this first set. That one comes right over. It's handled by Armand Kalashi, and he puts it away out of the middle. Armand Kalashi, normally an outside hitter, had to move over to the middle today due to the absence of Jason Lynn, their top middle. Oommen for Gavroff, and he's blocked by Kaloshi. Playing middle for the first time this season, and he's looking good early. Bulldogs lead 4-1. As Kevin Says will serve again. Good pass by Ari Osmanaj. The 2-ball to Peter Gavroff. Bearcats with a side out. So the Bearcats really showing the flexibility of their pins to play either outside or right side. Especially Ari Osmanaj, who's a lefty, playing outside today. As Noah Pack throws it up. Good pass by Dion Socordos, the libero. And Aaron Su puts it away for his first kill of the day. Aaron Su, 173 kills coming into this game. Led the conference in kills a year ago and somehow was not named CUNYAC Rookie of the Year. He was a second-team All-Star, though. One-handed set to Aaron Clark. Good dig by David Lima. Oommen digs out the tip by Su. And Ari Osmanaj couldn't do much with that. It's a 6-2 lead for Brooklyn. And that serve misses from Kalashi. Baruch sides out. They trail 6-3 as Aaron Clark goes back to serve. That one comes over. Clark handles it. Dennis Hu hammers home the 31 ball. Dennis Hu has been playing a lot of right side this season, moving back to the middle in the middle of that Hunter game. Good pass by Calderon. Lima goes right back to him, and he splits the block of Hu and Gavroff to make it a 7-4 Brooklyn lead. So Calderon will serve. And back-to-back service errors from the Bulldogs. Bearcats within 2. So here's Gavroff, who spent the entire game on the right side at Hunter. He's back on the right side in this one. Out of the middle, Gian Flanders is blocked by Dennis Hu. Bearcats within 1. Good pass by Socordos. Here's Sue, and he tools the block of Ryan Oommen to put the Bulldogs back up by 2. As Kevin Says checks back in, replacing the defensive specialist Ali Zandani, as Aaron Sue goes back to serve. Oommen for Gavroff, and that's into the net. And it's the Bulldogs by 3. Aaron Sue, a one-time CUNYAC Player of the Week this season. Pack with a great pass, and there's Hu again, going over the top to make it 9-7. Good pass by Sue. Says, goes right at Pack. Oommen sends it deep, and nobody home to dig it out. Smart play by the setter. Ryan Oommen, by the way, in the Hunter game, moved into 3rd in Baruch history on the all-time assists list. He passed Radu Virvas as Gian Flanders picks up a kill out of the middle. So Ryan Oommen now 3rd all-time in assists in Baruch history, inching closer to 2,000. Definitely could be done this season. Bit of a roll shot serve from Flanders. Hu with a tip, joust at the net, stays in play, it's off the ceiling. Oommen's gonna swing it. Calderon with a one-handed dig, but it's not coming back. 2 early kills for Ryan Oommen. And Baruch is within 1 as Dennis Hu will go back to serve. Good serve from Hu, and on the overpass, Aaron Clark puts it down to tie the game at 10. Aaron Clark getting the start tonight after a very busy couple of games for Ari Osmanaj. That serve from Hu is long. Brooklyn goes back on top. So we're 1 full rotation through as Lima, the setter, goes back to serve. Again, Lima leads the CUNYAC in assists. That one's into the tape, and we're tied at 11. Here's Ryan Oommen to serve. Goes short with it. handled by Kalashi. Here's Calderon, that's turned away. Lima back for Calderon, and he tools the block of Gavroff to put Brooklyn back in front. Bearcats still looking for their first lead of this first set. Here's Kevin Says. And a service error, that ties it at 12. Zandani checks back in to replace Says. And here's Noah Pack. Strong serve from Pack. It's off the ceiling. Here's Sue. He sends it deep. And that's a blocking error on the Bearcats. So here's Kalashi to serve. And the line judge calling it in, but the up official overrules it, saying it was out. Definitely looked out from my angle. And we're tied at 13. So here is Aaron Clark with the game tied at 13. Cordos with a good pass. Here's Calderon. Denied. Dennis Hu with the big press. And Baruch has its first lead of the set. Clark on serve again. And he picks up an ace. And it's the Bearcats by 2, and Maz Chaudhry is going to call a timeout. Bearcats finally able to pull ahead. They lead 15-13 here in the first. Back out of the Brooklyn College timeout, the Bearcats leading the Bulldogs 15-13 here in set number 1. Aaron Clark getting ready to serve, who just picked up an ace that sent Brooklyn into the timeout. And that one's short. Brooklyn back within 1. Here's Calderon to serve. And another service error on the Bulldogs. They've had one too many of those. Baruch back up 16-14 as Gavroff goes back to serve. That's a good serve and a good pass by Calderon. Sue kept alive by Ari Osmanaj. Swings deep. Here's Sue again, trying to use the hands. It stays in play. Lima for Sue. And he hits it out, but it's a blocking error on the Bearcats. So the Bulldogs back within 1. They trail 16-15 as Sue goes back to serve. Already 4 kills for Aaron Sue. That's a tight pass. Oommen fakes the dump, goes to Gavroff, and he sends the D-ball long, and we're tied at 16. Sue back on serve. Brooklyn trying to regain the lead. That's a good serve. Oommen finds Hu, and a soft touch, and he finds the floor. 17-16 lead for the Bearcats as Ari Osmanaj goes back to serve. Good pass by Sue. They go for Flanders, and he tools the block out of the middle. We are tied at 17. So here is Flanders to serve. And another service error on the Bulldogs. They're really starting to rack them up here. They've got 8 in this set. Here's Dennis Hu, who leads the Cuniac in service aces. It's a good one. This will be a roll shot from Sue. It's turned away by Clark. Had a system ball to Calderon, and he hits it out. And the Bearcats go back up by 2. Lima for Says. Stays in play. Osmanaj finds Pack, and he tools it all the way out of bounds. Noah Pack picks up his first kill of the game, and Brooklyn will call their second timeout. 20-17, the Bearcats lead in set number 1. We'll be right back. Back out of the Brooklyn timeout. Dennis Hu still at the line. Goes right at Calderon. He'll send over a free ball, but it doesn't come over, and the Bearcats now lead by 4. Hu putting together a good service run here. Goes at Calderon again. Finds Kalashi in the middle, and he puts it down. And that's a big side out for the Bulldogs. Lima on serve. Good pass by Osmanaj. Pack absolutely buries it. Baruch up to 22. They're 3 points away from taking the first. Noah Pack has been on an absolute heater lately. He has double-digit kills in 5 straight games, including 14 against Hunter on Tuesday. As that's a service error from Oommen. And he was named the CUNYAC Player of the Week last week, so congratulations to him. First time he's received that honor this season. Kevin Says rolls it at Osmanaj. Here's Gavroff off the tape. Sue, did it stay up? Doesn't matter, it couldn't stay in play. So the Bulldogs trying to make a late comeback here. They trail just by 2. As Says will serve again. Osmanaj with a good pass. Here's Pack right down the line. 23-20.
Bulldogs number 13. Checked in.
Pack will serve. They'll wait for Aaron Sue to tie his shoe. And he rips an ace to give Baruch set point. Noah Pack's really been doing it all lately. And recently his blocking has gotten a lot better. Let's see what he can do on set point. Goes right at Sue. Lima goes back to him. He sends over a free ball. Oommen to Gavroff. And the Bearcats take set number 1, 25-20. As Peter Gavroff hammers it down the line to get this one started. We'll be right back for set number 2. Bearcats lead 1-0. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, Baruch took the first set over the Brooklyn College Bulldogs by the score of 25-20. No changes in lineup for the Bulldogs. Bearcats make a few changes. Ari Osmanaj goes to the right side. Peter Gavroff goes to the outside. And Kory Lingenfelter replaces Noah Pack. Ari Osmanaj is in as the middle, as he got the first set off, and Jacob Chen is in at libero. So a completely different lineup for the Bearcats. Ryan Oommen will get us going. Had 7 assists in that first set. Lima for Says, and that's into the net. Brooklyn actually out-hit Baruch in that first set, but the killer for the Bulldogs was the service errors. They had 8, Baruch only with 3. Good pass by Calderon. Lima goes right back to him with the left hand. Oommen with an incredible dig, and they're going to say it was a double on Lingenfelter after he was blocked. But you got to love the effort from Ryan Oommen. Just always sacrificing the body to get that ball up. Here's Kevin Says. Good pass by Gavroff. Ari Osmanaj. Wow, great effort by Lima to keep it in play, but it doesn't come back. So both setters putting on a defensive show in the early going of this second set. As Lingenfelter will serve, as Noah Pack gets some much needed rest. Here's Aaron Sue off the hands of both Osmanajs. Here's Argend, dug out by Socordos. Calderon. Jacob Chen with a dig. Gavroff, turned away by Calderon. Ari Osmanaj rolls it. Free ball from Zandani. Chen handles it. Ari Osmanaj sneaks it inside the block of Sue to put the Bearcats up 3-1. First kill of the day for Ari Osmanaj, as Lingenfelter will go back to serve. Good pass by Socordos. Sue goes short with it, turned away by Ari. Sue again, dug out by Gavroff. That's a great find to Ari Osmanaj, and he puts it down. Ryan Oommen really getting crafty out there. He pointed at Peter Gavroff as if it was going to him, and he just shoots it to his middle. Gotta love that. Here's Flanders out of the middle. Ari with the rejection. And that's a suspect looking set from Sue. And was it touched? It was not. Ari trying to find hands. So here's Gian Flanders to serve. Bulldogs trailing 4-2 here in set number 2. Good pass by Gavroff. And that set was out of the reach of Ari Osmanaj. Flanders will serve again. Bulldogs looking to tie it. Here's Ari Osmanaj off the hands, and it's not coming back. A 5-3 lead for the Bearcats as Dennis Hu checks back in. And Ari Osmanaj will serve for the first time today. Zandani with a good pass. Here's Kaloshi, and he hammers it home to put Brooklyn within 1. Armand Kalashi really looking good in the middle, even though it's not his natural position. Oommen to Gavroff. And he finds the end line to put Baruch back up by 2. So here's Arjend Osmanaj, now playing right side after he was on the outside in set number 1. And that's an ace. It catches the end line, and the Bearcats lead by 3. And this is probably a good time to mention the devastating service run that Arjend Osmanaj went on in the 4th set against Hunter. Served 11 in a row in the 4th set, and Hunter obviously unable to come back from it. Baruch ended up taking that set 25-14, as that's off the ceiling and it won't make it over. And the Bearcats lead by 4, and a quick timeout from Maz Chaudhry. Baruch trying to take control here in set number 2. We'll be right back. Back out of the Brooklyn timeout. Bearcats lead the Bulldogs 8-4 here in set number 2. As Arjend Osmanaj floats it over right at Sikordos. Great job by the Bearcats to keep that in play. And Arjend on the D ball hits it out. And Brooklyn able to side out. Says checks back in for Zandani. And Aaron Sue, the Brooklyn kills leader. Here's Gavroff, and a perfect roll shot right down the line. Bearcats go back up by 4. Gavroff will serve now. Good pass by Calderon. Sue on the D ball. Dug out by Gavroff. Now a D ball to Gavroff. That's blocked. Jacob Chen keeping it in play. Arjend Osmanaj swinging, and this will not make it back. Good effort by Calderon. And the Bearcats now lead 10-5. And you gotta love the defense from 6'8" Calderon. That's another solid pass. Here's Says. Goes right at Chen. Oommen for Arjend Osmanaj. And the Bearcats have their largest lead of the game. They lead by 6. Trying to pull away early here in the second set. As Gavroff will serve. Rolls it over that time. This will be a tight ball. Oommen wins the joust. Nobody home on the right side. They send over the free ball. And Arjend out of the back row again. This time misses the end line. Brooklyn within 5 as Kalashi goes back to serve. Good pass by Lingenfelter. They go right back to him, and that's into the net. And the Bulldogs within 4. Dennis Hu goes short with it. Good effort by Sue to keep it in play. Oommen with a dig on Calderon. Lingenfelter with a roll shot. And it was mishandled by Calderon, and that's the first kill of the day for Kory Lingenfelter. So here's Dennis Hu. Bearcats leading 12-7. Good pass by Sue. They run the 2 ball to the middle, Flanders. Calderon keeps that alive. Sue into the net. And it's Baruch by 6 again. So Hu will try to continue this service run. Great pass by Calderon. And Kevin Says puts it down. Haven't gone to him a whole lot. That's his second kill. Says getting the start today as Kaloshi moved from the outside to the middle with Jason Lin unavailable. Good pass by Gavroff with the hands, and Lingenfelter is dug by Socordos. That's a great dig. And possibly an even better one by Chen. Will this one come back? And it hits the antenna. What an effort by Jacob Chen to keep that in play. And it turns into a Brooklyn attack error. Jacob Chen, who saw a lot of time at libero in the Hunter game, putting on a defensive clinic in this second set. As there's a kill on the right side by Says to make it 14-9. Oh boy, it slipped out of the hands of Oommen. It stays in play though, and Aaron Sue connects. Going off the hands of Lingenfelter. That doesn't happen very often with Ryan Oommen. It's rare that we see that. Chen with a good pass. Ari Osmanaj miscontacted it, but still able to put it away. And the Bearcats go back up by 5, and Ali Zandani will check back in for Says. Lingenfelter will serve here. Good pass by Socordos. Calderon off the chest of Chen. It stays in play. Tight ball to Sue. And he's able to find the hands of Arjun Osmanaj. And Brooklyn within 4. They're trying to get Aaron Sue going again. Had 5 kills in the first set, just 2 since. Good pass by Lingenfelter. Arjun Osmanaj delivers. 16-11 as his brother Ari will go back to serve. Ari throwing it up that time. Su sends it deep. Oommen for Hu. Off the hands of Kalashi. And the Baruch lead back up to 6. That one's short from Ari. So Brooklyn fell behind early in this set. They trailed by 5 early, but since then they've been going point for point. Good pass by Gavroff. Argent again. He's starting to come alive after going killless in the first set. And now he will serve. Tough receive. This will be a free ball from Socorros. Gavroff off the hands of Calderon. And Baruch leads by 7, and we're going to get a Brooklyn timeout. 19-12, Bearcats lead here in set number 2. Trying to go up 2 sets to none. We'll be right back. Back out of the Brooklyn timeout. Bearcats leading the Bulldogs 19-12. And we're going to get a sub on the Baruch side. Charky Nguyen is going to check in as he replaces Lingenfelter. Been a while since we've seen him. Good to see him getting some action. As that serve is long from Ari Osmanaj.
Number 15,
Aaron Su gets ready to serve. Bulldogs trailing 19-13. Su throws it up. And it trickles off the tape for an ace. Aaron Su trying to put together a run here to try and get the Bulldogs back in it. That's a good serve. And this will be a roll shot from Gavroff. Kaloshi turned away by Dennis Hu, and it's not coming back. (2014) lead for the Bearcats. Gavroff back to serve. Good pass by Calderon. Says, blocked again by Dennis Hu. Back to back for number 14. Seven-point lead for the Bearcats. They're 4 points away from going up 2 sets to none. A short serve from Gavroff. Turns into a roll shot from Su. Here's Hu again, slowed down by Kalashi. And it's not coming back. Bearcats with their largest lead. They lead by 8. As they have really taken over this second set. as Gavroff throws it up. Off the ceiling. Shu keeps it in play. Oommen with the reverse dump. And what's the call? It is a kill for Oommen. The up official pointed the wrong way originally, but he makes the correction. Lima for Says, and he's blocked by Oommen. Set point Baruch. The block party is starting to get started here on Lexington Avenue as Peter Gavroff will serve for the set. That's into the net. And the Bulldogs have life, and Armand Kalashi will be asked to serve 9 in a row. Good pass by Nguyen. Oommen goes back to him off the tape. Sue out of the back row, dug out by Arjen. Gavroff sends over the free. Lima for Flanders. Slowed down by Hu. And the dump by Oommen was blocked. Gian Flanders getting up there. Bulldogs staying alive for now. Oommen for Hu, and he buries it. And the Bearcats dominating the second set. They take it 25-16. They were out hit in the first set. They got bailed out by some Brooklyn service errors, but they have completely taken over in set number 2, and they'll try to sweep the Bulldogs when we come back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, Baruch leads Brooklyn College 2-0. Absolutely dominating the second set, taking it 25-16. Brooklyn out-hit the Bearcats in set number 1. Completely different story in set number 2. Baruch hit 306, Brooklyn hit -33. The Bearcats making some changes. We're going to see Val Rodriguez into the game for the first time. He gives Ryan Oommen some much-needed rest. Aaron Clark back in there, replacing Ari Osmanaj. Charky Nguyen stays in the game as the right side. Kory Lingenfelter returns as well. So here we go in set number 3. Baruch looking for the sweep. Bulldogs looking to stay alive. Good pass by Gavroff. Goes right back to him, and he puts it down. Able to tool the block to give Baruch the early lead. Good pass by Stefan Simon, who just came in. And he sends a shallow free ball over, and it lands for a kill. That ties it at 1. Joaquin Calderon, interestingly, not in the game. Neither is Aaron Su. So, interesting strategy here from Maz Chaudhry. Taking out his top 2 hitters. And they're going to check the rotation here for Baruch. Kevin Say is still in the game. He's at the line. Clark off the tape. Lima for Simon. He's blocked by Clark. It'll be a free ball. Tang handles, it's tight, but Aaron Clark able to put it away. So Simon replaces Calderon on the right side, and replacing Aaron Su is Tyler Pena, freshman out of Forest Hills. That's into the net from Flanders. That puts Baruch up 3-1. So everything else for Brooklyn is the same. But Maz Chaudhry making the decision to take out his number 1 and number 2. That one comes over, it hits the ceiling. That's out of play. And it's 4-1. Esri Shore's team looking good so far against her alma mater, where she won a CUNYAC championship on the women's side. It's a good serve from Gavroff. Clark handles the free ball. Here's Lingenfelter, and he puts it away. Baruch up 5-1. Gavroff back to serve. Sikordos with a good pass. Here's Pena, that's into the net. And it's 6-1. Gavroff at the line. Sikordos with a good pass. Simon, was it touched? No, it was not. Bearcats up 7-1. Really starting to take control early thanks to a couple of attack errors by the Bulldogs. Lima for Pina, and he puts it away. Brooklyn finally able to side out. As Kaloshi returns up front. Again, the Bearcats trying to improve to 9-0 in CUNYAC play. Good pass by Lingenfelter. Rodriguez for Clark. And Aaron Clark, who did not play in that second set, he's starting to come alive here in this third set. And we'll get a serving sub for him. It will be Caleb Lewen, the freshman from Austin, Texas. And that one wide of the sideline from Lewen. Here's Stefan Simon to serve for the Bulldogs. Brooklyn with a loss today would drop to 4-4. It would end their 3-game winning streak. Nguyen is slowed down at the net by Kaloshi. And it's rolled into the net by Pina for another Brooklyn attack error. And look who's checking in. Raymond Yu is going to see the court at the Arc Arena for the first time as a Bearcat. He's played in a couple of road games, but he missed a lot of time due to a cardiovascular issue. And here he is on serve. That's a nice block. Free ball from Sikordos. Gavroff. What a dig by Zandani. And the overpass hit out of bounds from Hu. And it's 9-4. So Raymond Yu's going to stay in to play right side defense. He's a grad transfer from, wait for it, Hunter College. Lima for Says, that's blocked. Kalashi dug out by Yu. It'll be a joust at the net. Gavroff with the dig. Lingenfelter goes short with it. Tang with a dig. Gavroff into the tape. And it's 9-5. So Raymond Yu on a college roster for the first time in 3 years this season. Last played for Hunter back in 2023. That makes it 2 years ago. Pardon my math. As that's an error on Hu. And all of a sudden it's 9-6. As Tyler Pina will try to get the Bulldogs back into this set. That's a tight ball and a slam dunk for Kalashi. And we'll see if Ezra Shore calls a timeout if this keeps up. Gavroff handles. Dennis Hu. Great dig by Sikordos. Roll shot from Says. Rodriguez to Hu, right through the hands of Sikordos. And the Bearcats finally able to side out. Dennis Hu with a team-high 7 kills. Arjun Osmanaj and Peter Gavroff each with 6, not far behind. As that's a service error on Lingenfelter. That puts Brooklyn back within 2. Kalashi goes short with it. It's a rough set. Gavroff could only send over a free. Flanders turned away. Tang handles. Gavroff is blocked. David Lima with a solo stuff on Peter Gavroff. And all of a sudden, Brooklyn is within one. And a service error follows it up. Baruch goes back up by 2. Here's Dennis Hu. 11-9 lead for the Bearcats, looking for the sweep. And another service error on the Bearcats. So here's David Lima. He's got 20 assists in this one. Great pass by Gavroff. He's blocked again. This one stays in play. Off the ceiling, Simon keeps it alive. Good dig by Lingenfelter on Says. D-ball to Yu. Dug out by Secordos. Lingenfelter with a dig. Gavroff. Dug out by Pena. Joust at the net. Stays in play. Gavroff again. Rolls it. Another nice dig by Secordos. Free ball from Simon. D-ball to Yu. Off the tape, and Raymond Yu's got his first kill in this building. In the game as a defensive sub. And he returns to the front row to get replaced by Charky Nguyen. And here's Val Rodriguez to serve. Freshman setter. Lima for Flanders, and he sends that one long. 13-10 lead for the Bearcats. And that one just misses the sideline from Rodriguez. Brooklyn back within 2 as Kevin Sace goes back to serve. Gavroff handles. Clark puts it away. What a third set Aaron Clark is having. That's 4 kills in this set alone. And Brooklyn will call a timeout. 14-11 lead for the Bearcats. Looking for the sweep over the Brooklyn College Bulldogs. We'll be right back. Back out of the Brooklyn timeout. Bearcats leading 14-11 here in set number 3. Trying to improve to 9-0 in CUNYAC play, and also trying to win their 30th consecutive CUNYAC game. That's a streak that dates back to 2023, as that's an ace right out of the timeout for Peter Gavroff. No better time for one. And it's a 4-point lead for Baruch. How about back-to-back aces for number 7? It's Baruch by 5. Good pass by Socorros. Simon is able to tool the block of Aaron Clark. 16-12. Peter Gavroff with 3 aces today, including those last 2. That one's out of bounds from Flanders. Lee Wen replaces Clark at the service line. Let's see what he can do here after he missed his first time at the line. 17-12 lead for the Bearcats. That one stays in play, and Lingenfelter wins the joust to put Baruch up 18-12. And that's an ace. Caleb Lee Wen makes it 19-12. Bearcats starting to rack up the aces. As that one's short. The deficit is back to 3. Here's Stefan Simon. Gavroff handles it. Lingenfelter off the hands of Lima. Bearcats 5 points away from a sweep. As Yu replaces Nguyen in the back row. Lima for Kalashi. And that's his first kill in quite some time. He was red hot in the first set. They haven't gotten much out of him since. Four kills for Kalashi. Gavroff handles, and there's an excellent dig by Socorros. Lima for Simon. Dug by Gavroff. Lingenfelter. And they can't keep it alive. It's now 21-14 and a kill for Kory Lingenfelter. Boy, Dion Socorros, he's just really all over the floor tonight. As that's an error on Says. And the Bearcats are now 3 points away. 9 digs for Dion Socorros. I thought he had a lot more than that. As that's an error on Lingenfelter. 22-15. Lee Wen, who stays in the game. And Rodriguez finds Hu, but they're saying his foot went under the net. And I don't even think he realizes yet. He's at the line with the ball. So it is Brooklyn's point. So here's Kalashi. Handled by Gavroff. And a beautiful dump from Val Rodriguez. Getting the chance to run the offense here in set number 3, and he's been fantastic. And that one's the icing on the cake. Here's Dennis Hu. Baruch 2 points away. A blistering shot that time, and it's not coming back. Dennis Hu with an ace to give Baruch match point. Bearcats have really turned it up at the service line here in the third set. And now here's Hu to serve for the match. And that one's long. So it'll be David Lima. Brooklyn facing match point. They trail by 7. Baruch just needs a side out to end it. And that one's long, and that'll do it. The Bearcats improve to 9-0 in CUNYAC play. They sweep the Bulldogs, and they have now won 30 consecutive CUNYAC games. Bearcats a little shaky in the first set. They got bailed out by a couple of Brooklyn errors, but going forward from there, they just completely took over. Dennis Hu led the Bearcats with 8 kills. A good all-around effort by the Bearcats today, as most of the roster got to see the court. So 9-0 for the Bearcats as they head into the weekend, getting ready to travel to York College, where they will try to make it 10-0. Next home game for the Bearcats will be this Tuesday when they host the Beavers of CCNY. So that's going to do it here from the Arc Arena. I'm Mike Higgins. We will see you next time.